he was just telling me, tell me who you are and what you do here, just to have that on record.
My name is Joanna Meza. I am an A&P mechanic and also the parts manager over here in Anderson Regional Airport.
What got you involved in this? What got you interested in this kind of work?
My dream was to become a pilot when I was growing up, and I visited Greenville Tech one day because I knew they had a satellite program with Embry-Riddle, and one of the recruiters actually told me about the A&P program, and I was very skeptical about it, but I ended up lucking out and just falling in love with the career and the job itself. So I'm very lucky and fortunate to have ended up in Anderson and just working with a group of great people, so I'm very happy.
And where are you from?
I live in Taylors, Greenville, South Carolina.
Yeah.
And I've lived in South Carolina my whole life, but I was born in Utah.
Okay. What got you interested in wanting to be a pilot, though? Why are you interested in airplanes?
Oh, because my family, I am half Japanese and half Ecuadorian, so I have family scattered all around the world. And one thing I did when I was young was, of course, visit them, going back and forth. So I had a lot of experience traveling in, commercial airline, and I was always fascinated by it. And I remember one of my flights, the pilots let me go in their cockpit and showed me all their buttons and stuff, and ever since then I was hooked. So I knew I wanted to do something in this field.
What are some of the big challenges working at a smaller airport, trying to keep all the planes going and all that kind of stuff?
Of course, they always say that, GA airplanes, you don't make as much money as corporate or commercial airline, but I love it because it's you get to really interact with the customers, I feel like, which I think you kind of lose that over in the commercial side. So we have a lot of great base customers that I've got to know over the past couple of years, so I'm very pleased to be working alongside them and with them.
And how long have you been here?
Just 2 years. It's going to be 3 years actually, and come in January.
And how have you seen things grow just since you've been here at Anderson Airport?
Oh, it's little things. The county always backs us up. Equipment, they try and get us the most up-to-date equipment, and also any information. We're always going sent to school to keep our knowledge updated. So it's very important. A lot of this technology is back in the 1960s and 70s. So it's really fascinating to see where aviation is going. A lot is going towards the electronic side, kind of going away from mechanical, but it's still, you still get a little bit of everything what you work in, depending on what plane you're working on.
I think the new terminal is going to bring in a lot more traffic.
I hope so, yes. We've already heard a lot of, chatter around Anderson County about it, so I know a lot of people are excited, and hopefully the new terminal will get more visitors to come out and just, check us out to see what we do. And like I said, it's such a fascinating career, so I know when I was a student, I just loved to come down here and just, talk to the guys and see what they do. They're always very friendly, so, it was very... it was very welcoming to come here.
You still want to fly?
I still want to fly. It's a very expensive career unless you go through the military route. But luckily, like I said, a lot of the customers that I met, they're very supportive and wanting to help support me, whether to trade, I can wash their plane for, an hour of flight time and that type of stuff. So it's a really close-knit community, and everybody looks out for one another here.
So you will be flying at some point?
Oh yes, very soon. I already have my I already have my student pilot's license, but I'm working towards my private certificate. So, and then after that, hopefully I'll move towards the IFR certificate. So I'm very excited.
So once you do that, you're going to continue working on planes too, though you really enjoy the working on?
Oh yes. Yes, of course. One thing I thought to myself when I was, first looking into this career was, well, if I'm going to be flying these airplanes, it might not be a bad idea to learn how they work too as well. So I feel like I get the best of both worlds in that sense. Another thing, being a female mechanic, I was very weary about if I'll be able to fit into this career or even this field. And so far, everybody has been very welcoming, very open-minded. So it's been a great environment to learn.